Welcome back to another battle, everybody. Today we're playing Progressive Capitals on the Airship map. We're playing as the green player out of the 6th position. This is Airship. It is the Risk Among Us collaboration, largest map in the game of Risk currently, and this is Risk Global Domination Online Risk for those of you new to the channel, new to the game, unfamiliar with what we're playing here. Just like the board game, but over the computer. Black has gone on a 1-point hold cap behind pink. Purple up here with a interesting capital. If I almost think red goes here, maybe red goes on the 2 over here. I'm eyeing this 2-point hold down here. So this territory here for me in rifles shares a 2-point hold with viewing data here. Both territories that I control for, other than the split here, for 4 bonuses rather. Of armory, a +2, viewing deck +2, exterior +1, and kitchen +3. I want to see red go on this 3 up here. And then I don't have any idea where yellow is, but red going on this +3 or on 3 here would be great. He instead has gone to MIA, so we'll get a random cap from red. If it lands on the 3, that's pretty good, right? So my mindset here is congest everybody on one side of the board. Let me take the other side. And we don't see where it positions, so it could be like here on trash can, which would be unfortunate. I'm going to go here. I opted between this and up by red, but I think that this gives me a little bit more opening. He's going to probably try to slow roll this. He gets terrible dice initially. That actually already failed. That's weird that it took that long. Comes back to capital. So not a great start for pink. I feel a little bit bad for him. Not the greatest dice on red, and then the slow roll does not pan out remotely. Meanwhile, purple making a dent up at the top of the board. Probably only a 1 territory take. Pink actually just strike bail, so that'll be a bot on the next turn. We got to try to eye that position, I think. I'm interested. Okay, black does just go straight for the bonus. So black will likely get this position over here. So we're going to try to go for our 1-point hold over here, or 2-point hold over here rather, as fast as we can. I don't know where yellow is going to be. Some quick attacking from them already. Red has flagged. I see now that the cap landed here. I didn't notice that change the symbol. Oh, this is a little bit hairy. Don't love this being here. The fact that it hasn't attacked yet is interesting. Red and pink flagging immediately. Story of Risk lately. People quitting right away. Doesn't break here. It probably takes this bonus, which is fine, I guess. All right. We're going to be very simple with our plan here. Let's see, pink is a bot, so I'm going to try to do this. Take here, obviously. Don't really want yellow back here. Take here, obviously. I'm not going to hit... I think red will attack down here, so I'm not actually going to hit black there. We're going to take here, here, and here. We fail that on red. That is... I'm losing 3-on-1s legitimately, guys. Like it is my day job. Pink is a bot. I'm going to actually fortify this way in case black steps down this way. And we have a little bit of defense. Genuinely failing 3-on-1s like it's my job. I had a different recording attempt where a guy just kept cap sacking into me, and I had to roll a 3-on-1. You knew this would roll off here. I had to roll a 3-on-1, and it's going to hit me out. Oh, it doesn't hit me out of here. Interesting. Pulls out of this, so we at least know what the known commodity is there. And I lost that 3-on-1, and the very next 3-on-1 was in this game. And we're losing that. I just really firmly do not believe that they are 89% rolls. I think we got to get the percentages updated or something, because I mean, it's balanced blitz, right? You could calculate the probability of losing a 3-on-1 in true random. That's absolutely interesting that he hits me there. It's absolutely acquirable information. This concerns me, because there's only one place that really where yellow can be, and that's up at the top of the board here. Or over here. Maybe he had okay, he could have this +4 here. That's actually super interesting if he's behind purple. That makes me almost a little bit excited. I don't think red lost its cap, so it may not even have this bonus yet. Getting only 6. Yellow gets 12. Purple got 9. We don't see where that rolls. I think I'm going to want to break this here. I should hold for enough here. I don't actually have to knock red out of this position. You know what? I'm going to put everything here, right? We hit up first. And then down. Leave 2 in the pocket. And win this here. Black's out of our side of the board. I don't know where red goes. I think I just sit here, actually. No, do I think black takes red's capital? It's really the ultimate question here. Do I think the cap gets stolen? I don't know. Because otherwise it probably stacks against me here. Let's take the risk. Worst case, it won't break me in here. Pink did lose his capital. I don't think he lost it to black, though. It looked like black only made 1 attack. So I'm curious to see who took this, because yellow operated up here is likely purple. The fact that we didn't see any of purple's behavior there, that is probably the most interesting result here. Purple gets 12, up from 9 on the previous turn. That could be territory count and a cap gained, which I think is good, right? Like, if yellow's going to be as strong as he is, I want purple to be pretty strong and black to maybe be locked back here. Black might lose his capital here. He does not. So black did defend well enough. But purple is committed to pink's capital rather than his own up here, which could mean he ends up losing that to yellow. This cap is a more middle board capital. Yellow could have the +1 here, +4 here, and now this +1 here with extra territories. I'm not positive, but we may see purple only getting 8 troops on this next turn with territory count and 2 capitals, depending on how yellow operated to play that. We do see 4 troops land here. We see all 7. So this is going to break me. It was a little... Oh, no, it went left. All right. It went left. It wanted the bonus, but it decided to go left. I'm totally fine with that. Knocks pink out of this spot as well. I'm not sure that we're ever going to have the pink elimination here, so I'm not even sure that that's anything I should entertain. And red's kind enough to come stack right in front of me. Let's do this. I want to see if yellow is up on the top part of the board here. He is not. So I will risk locking my capital off. I'm still going to prioritize defense on it. Pink sets. That is interesting. It stacks against me down below, so I almost certainly lose this position here. But we have pink in the middle of the board, so at this point I might as well leave this here. And I still have access in here, right? They've left me behind the purple cap, between purple and black here. We'll see how long that happens. I'm hopeful that red loses its cap here. It hasn't yet. Interesting play for purple to go for main hall. Did he lose? He's getting 9. I think he may have been broken up here then. Knocks me out over there. Black gets 11. So maybe red had a bonus and black stole the cap. I don't know how black's up to 11 without seeing much of what he did. I would be very surprised to see black not remove me from in here, or he actually blocks me. I don't know that I understand that play. That you already saw purple come off with material over here. I think that's a bit questionable. Yellow's getting 14 now, likely picked up the +2 up in lounge. So I think yellow's operating on the right-hand side, and I'm fine with that. A hit into me is interesting because you're about to discover purple's capital. Yep, there it is. You just took his bonus, so he continues to tank. Did he just hit this? I guess I won't know. Red likely breaks me up here. That's fine. I'm not worried about this bonus getting broken because we picked up an extra territory on the last turn, or an extra bonus on the last turn. And I'm honestly doing this in a way where I'm going to leave red back here, hope these guys feed this bot to me, and let it sit on that one spot down below. It does have this whole bonus. So black must have taken the red capital. Ideally, this is the last of its territory. I don't want to set in yet, though, because I'm going to get the best trade in. Otherwise, a little bit surprised pink's not hitting me here. But if this is the end of red right here, like, I want to see other people take red out of the other spots, thinking that it's the red elimination, but I end up getting it here. That's a bit of my goal. And we've expanded pretty well. I'm happy with where we're at. Purple's only getting 8. And he's going to focus on the bonus in the middle here. I think you're going to lose this capital to yellow. I really do. I really think he's going to lose that to yellow. So my 2-point hold, I guess a 3-point hold more appropriately, is expanded to, I mean, theoretically I hold west door, gap room, vents. That's a 2-point hold, actually. West door, gap room, vents on a 2-point. I don't think there's any caps in the middle of the board. Well, yellow's about to get a ton of troops because purple didn't hit him. 17 he's up to. And if he doesn't point at me here, I will get a ton of troops as well, which is great. If red doesn't set here and this is the end of red, that would be ideal. Black is gearing up to try to hit purple out of the spot. This is why purple's position to not actually try to retain any of his bonuses is very questionable. Yellow doing a lot of attacking. I would not be surprised to see this as either aggression into the cap that black took. No set. Wow. Hard to pass up on 5 cards. Hard to pass up on 5. At this point, you know, only pink is traded, but I don't see how this isn't worth it. And if it is not the elimination, then I end up trading in the next turn anyway. With 9, I'll be on 4 afterwards. I'll just be a card ahead of everybody. I don't actually think that that's a bad idea. This will likely get pink to break me here, which is fine. Is this the end? It is the end. So we double set off of this. We'll land on 4 cards. I don't actually think that that's a bad idea. Might get me a little bit targeted. Let's trade our horses first. Then these guys. Artillery. And go defend our cap in the hopes that somebody breaks me. I think pink, yeah, pink's going to stack and hit me here. I probably could have tried to take pink out too. That would have set me again. I don't want to get my opponent's trades too high, right? You know, now we give yellow the 15 trade, but we're only giving yellow the 15 trade. I'm not super worried about that. And we still have pink over here if we need it. Purple is only getting 7, so he didn't actually lose the capital, but I can't imagine he's happy with the position that he's in. Yellow coming in and hitting him. Hits twice. Black gets 10. So black did lose the cap. Actually, there's no inherent proof of black losing that other capital. I should, if he took it, right? He's got the +2 back here. That would net him 7. He probably has the other capital. This is a lot of troops. This may be an attempt at a pink elimination. Don't hit pink here. Under no circumstances. Yellow gets 20. So look, I'm curious because yellow doesn't know where my cap is. Or actually, that's not true. Yellow is the... Oh, no, pink. Yeah, pink is the only one that knew it because pink had the territory here, but pink quit immediately. And then obviously red opened it, but as a bot. So that doesn't matter either. This is what I was hoping for, is that yellow, not knowing where my cap was, would come aggress me, which is just the kind of foolishness I'm hoping for in this game. Especially because I don't think his cap is anywhere along this line. So if he comes down into me here, he's also, I don't really think, playing this correctly. I don't know why you'd hit through the 3 there. It's the same level of pathing. I want him to split and come open my capital. It's not going to do that. Yeah, I mean, this is a great way to get yourself absolutely bonked, brother. Can't say I understand that play in the slightest. He's laughing, but I mean, you played yourself. This is the end of pink. I could, or is it the end of pink? I kind of baited it into placing here. I don't know if somebody knocked it out back here. If I feed it to purple, I'm actually kind of happy with that. Well played. Don't aggress me, though. Well played. He doesn't trade off of this. That is something to note, that if black has pathing into purple, he doesn't trade off of this. He knocks the rest of pink out of here. What are you doing, dude? I do not know the purpose of whatever pink or purple just did. Oh, there you go. I don't know that I want him over here, but I'm hoping that yellow changes his tune here on the next turn and my bait works, right? I'm still a full card ahead of him. I'm effectively like I've traded on 4. That is what happened. He'll be up to 4. So I should be able to react to whatever this guy does. Black gets 10 still. Purple's on 5. I don't want to aggress purple at all. I want to force yellow to make a mistake. And it looks like black's doing quite a bit of attacking here. Or at least quick attacking. I hit a lot of yellow's material there. He's going to get a lot here. Smart move to back up to capital. And you put 10 here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. If you lose any troops along that line, you may not even get into here. Jeez, this guy's obnoxious. Yeah. I mean, I have a huge cap, dude. Yellow is just acting to irritate everybody. I don't really understand the purpose. I don't think there's any reason to mess with purple right now. He doesn't really have many bonuses. I'm not sure he has any bonuses. I think he just has territory count. I want yellow to come off of this position over here. There's no point going into it yet. I want him to come over. I don't understand 10 here. I think you would have been fine with 4. I've shown I'm not going to hit you right now. It almost looks like he's playing over here to the right off of this position. But this is the issue. The issue I have with yellow's playstyle. The issue I have with yellow's playstyle right now is none of these troops are landing on capital. You know, his early attacks may have, but nothing right now has. Black still has 2 caps, so purple's efforts to try to snuff them out when black is sitting on the original red cap here on shower events, I just don't think it's going to work very well. But I respect purple's ability to grab that pink kill. I could have set myself up for it earlier if I had retained this position here. I even could have played off of this in here. Black does not seem to be playing our turn, but we got a good hold on the board right now. Even if yellow comes off cap, if he trades and opens my cap, you know, not ideal, but well, if he opens the cap, it's fine. If he it's going to hit me here. Interesting. If he trades and doesn't open the cap, that's what's not ideal. Get 16, so he keeps getting pushed back a little bit. I put the 4 here intentionally so that yellow would come off of this position on the right-hand side and open it. I don't think he has any defense of these 3 bonuses, though. I think the cap is somewhere on this line. So at this point, I kind of want to bait him. He's going to come over here and open my 4 right up, or he's going to try to finish his bonus, neither of which we are going to let him do. Because at this point, I don't really respect this player. Very weak capital. I mean, at this point, you can't expect me to take my feet off the gas at this point. I just don't understand yellow's thinking here. Like, all right, you didn't come over and break me on that particular turn. This is actually... Oh, he just stole black's cap. Well played. Black was not defending this enough, but he loses quite a few troops on that play. He does not have this elimination, though. Black has way too many troops back here. Purple absolutely does not have this elimination. So that is ideal. That is like the ideal scenario, because now black is stuck back here. Purple can theoretically block them. We can potentially make a play with our trade-in for purple's position here. Yellow's about to get 50 troops on his cap. I can block this player very easily. 2-point card block on this position if he takes everything back here. I just am going to need purple to let me do it. I also should probably steal this. Steal this first and then block. I don't think this guy's going to be able to resist. Actually, this is another question. He'll be on 3 cards. Can he help himself? He can help himself. He's going to open up a 50 cap where I'm trading in for 50. Well, we don't know that he's going to open the cap. That should specify that. Interesting. 40 back on cap. All right. Sorry, purple. I don't really care if he breaks me over here. I've got 50 troops here. If anything, he's got what he has to worry about if he comes off of all of these positions over here. And I realize that that yellow could theoretically get through this. Purple's not on a trade-in. That's why I wasn't super worried about him. Well played. I'll just tell him well played. I assume the 9 comes off. But as long as I can block yellow... I mean, maybe yellow has a trade on 3, right? I mean, that is certainly a concern. Still hold 2 of these bonuses over here. Maybe he opens up my capital and I can just clear all of his position over here. This is why purple's not fast enough for this. He sacked into black's cap, so naturally I had to take that because black's stuck behind him. If you haven't given him any extra cards, we're looking pretty good there. He doesn't break any of this junk up here too, so yellow's actions should be aimed here. Hopefully yellow doesn't have a trade on 3. He's got 45 troops on cap. It's really, can I stave off enough of purple? You just got to hope the 6 on 5 doesn't win here, and it does not, so we can adequately defend this. Go 11 on each spot now. Card block him there. And then I got to think about how the right way to path this is, because he went 2 different spots here. Do it like this, I guess. I'm not defending this yet. Ideally, I've got to trade in. And yellow's on 3. He chose to go here, so he doesn't get these. This is fine. He might get this, but so be it. And he doesn't get the bonus back either. Maybe he wins the 2-on-1 down here. He's opened my cap up, though, so that really allows me to clear much of the board from him. He does play off the cap up here. You hope he doesn't come hit the 11 and open yellow up. Although if he does, I would stop there. Please don't hit the 11. Oh my god. You imbecile, purple. Just a dingus. All right, now I gotta... Yellow's gonna get a card here. And he didn't... I don't have pathing open to purple. I don't know that I fully understand that play by purple. I understand going and breaking me everywhere. I don't get hitting the 11. You know where yellow is. This allows yellow back into the game, and it actually decreases your chances of winning as the purple player. Now, I have a trade on 3, but the question is, do I get enough troops here to do something about yellow? Because he'll have 50 here. He wasted 5 on the previous turn. Yeah. I think I just need to block him again with the same troops and not open up the cap here. I don't want to trade in. Because if yellow doesn't have a trade, which he might not, that's huge. It's just any extra troop I can get off this guy is big. If yellow doesn't have a trade on 4, which is always a possibility, right? No, he's going to open him up in the back. Although the 15 getting opened here might just be it. Nope, he doesn't even bother. He doesn't actually break anything here. He literally doesn't break any bonus that I was holding. He just takes the middle, which is fine. Black has a trade, and if Black has his whole cap open, he may even steal Purple's cap. So we got to pay attention to flips here. Oh no, Black doesn't have 2 caps. Me and Purple do. So even if Black wins this, that just means Purple is on the deathbed. I don't know that he did win it. You got to trade yellow? No trade for yellow. All right, so we assume 55 troops here. I think I can eliminate him. Needed him off the board, and that's why you shouldn't fly so dang close to the sun, pal. Now, I don't want to hold this card block any thicker than I need to. He did lose that capital. Black won this here. This is not the route. If he wins this over here, that is fine. He doesn't break anything else anywhere. And presumably Black had to roll a decent amount into Purple in this spot. Like, if you roll this... Oh. Okay, we can just card block him then. I can card block both of these players. The cap is back here. He gets 15. I don't card block Black yet. Oh. Okay, his cap was open. That's 80 troops. I don't have a trade on 3. This is a bizarre choice, I will say, by Black. I think you're playing this incorrectly, sir. I don't think you're playing this... Yeah, this is not the right choice. If I had a trade on 3, I could probably eliminate him. I do not agree with that choice by Black. He'll likely have a trade in on the next turn. That is not an instant fortify. Sort of a smart choice, I will say. Sort of a smart choice. Let's do this. Purple doesn't have a trade. I don't care about breaking a +1. Because he can get the cards here, but whatever. That's it. In my mind, with how weak Purple has been, I'm fully focused on blocking Black. Fully focused on blocking Black at this point. We presume the trade-in comes here. Hits for 80. You could theoretically come steal this cap on the left-hand side. Loses 8. Don't love that. He's got 60 on capital. I'm not sure that he's even going to come open my capital, though. I think this is going to be geared towards a break again. If he hits it, he does it. Well, if he was going to hit it, he would have done it. So, or well, he messed up, I guess is what I should say. And this is all split up, so you either fortify off capital You gotta play off your 8. Come on now. You've already opened it. I assume he's fortifying off here, is what he just did. But now you don't have a trade-in, so... I'm trying to split the right amount here. That was his fortify off. Now he doesn't have a set. I'm intentionally not fighting purple right now. I don't care if purple gets to 4 cards here because a single turn of block on black is better. He doesn't finish the bonus, which is smart. He shouldn't finish the bonus. Purple's actually playing this way better now than he did earlier, which I respect. He's on 4 cards. I could theoretically block both of these players. I'm gonna defend my caps a little bit. But more importantly here, leave myself extra cards if I need them. Presumably, yeah, I was gonna say presumably a trade on 4. You just gotta hope it. If it doesn't hit the 28, it doesn't. Okay, it exactly hits the 28. Because purple can't help himself. That's just the worst play here. Is like you're just trying to give yourself second or third, I think. But with neither of you on trades right now, I'm not on a trade either. But he just opened up black. Well, he opened. So this is actually noteworthy. He didn't open up black's capital. He just opened up a card. So theoretically, I can reblock. And purple's much slower. I don't know. It's mildly irritating, but it's not anything I can't deal with. This is why being ahead on the cards has helped so much. And getting those extra cards on yellow helped. You know, you almost hope he opens the cap up over here. I don't think he's going to do that. Instead, we're going to have all of these troops off capital. Black, the benefit here is black's not going to make any play that doesn't just put himself in a position that is blockable again. And he hasn't... Okay, he actually slams me here, which potentially lets purple get a better card. And he's going to fortify off cap right now, which I don't love. So I think I need to completely ignore purple for the most part. I'm going to take this out. What? Fourth shot. I need to hope black doesn't have a trade-in. I do have a trade-in. It's tough fighting 2 people, but I have the benefit of holding a ton of board. That is the one benefit I have here. Now, if he plays this smart, he can split and go, okay, well, wishful thinking. I am eliminatable, but I also have 3 caps, and they're all reasonably defended. I get... there's 2 thoughts at process, right? You help black get back into the game by hitting my stack that's blocking him. That's one thought process. The other thought process is by letting black back, by irritating me enough, showing that you're letting black into the game, I'm just going to target you. I haven't fully done that yet because purple's slow and it's more beneficial to have them running around the board than it is black, who's quick and knows what he's doing. Just gotta hope he doesn't have a trade on 3. This could win. Slow roll, probably. Yep. Just gotta hope it fails. I didn't want to leave a ton here in case purple went and smacked it. And that might just be enough there. I would probably blitz 16 on 16. I mean, regardless, he's not hitting everything. That's helpful. This is better. If black doesn't win this, I trade. If he does win it, I don't think I trade. There he goes. He's getting there. He's getting there. Even might blitz the 7 on 9. 6 on 8's lower chances. 4 on 8's even lower chances. 4 on 6 is possible. 2 on 6 is not going to do it. So if he doesn't get a fortify off here, that's good too. All right, we trade. Obviously, purple could have a set. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to stack 12 on purple in each of these spots. I'm going to hit here. Even a turn of extra cards is good. This is a loop that I can't hit without the extra troops. And this over here. All right. There we go. I didn't know how much was over there. Purple could obviously have a trade on 3 here. I'm going to stack in front of black because I want him to waste the trade on 3 into the stack that's guarding black rather than an external here. Now, I obviously realize what I've done here is that I've put myself in a bad position. I don't actually have to take cards on these next turns. There's nothing that I can take 1 here, and then I don't really have to take a card. You know, maybe if I have a trade on 3, we take 1, but this is the point. I needed to get to the 2-player card block, which is not easy, especially because, you know, purple's opening up. He's hoping black has enough juice to help him. That's why he opens me up. It's just irritating because it makes me want to target him first. And with black getting more troops per turn, realistically here, it makes more sense to target purple because he's cheaper eliminating. He just quits, right? So now I can get guaranteed troops off of him. Black pulling off here is just going to get his crap slammed. I'm going to target the... Okay. Now you're just asking for it. I mean, now... I'll just let the bot pull off cap. Steal the cap. He's got like 100 troops on this, so 75. Then he quit too. He didn't want to stick around to see what I had to offer, I guess. They both got double card blocked and quit. Shout out to Yellow. Yellow is officially the only player in this game who did not quit. He didn't quit a single time. So I respect that quite a bit. Tremendous dice. But purple quit first, so we're getting rid of him. Quite the battle, everybody. That took a little bit longer than I was hoping, but we got exactly the position that we wanted there. I don't know what is on this capital. And I can't world dom here, so... I've heard rumblings. Actually, this is an interesting conundrum. I have heard rumblings that you don't get credit anymore. You don't get credit or something for a win if you don't world dom in capitals. So we're going to maybe take that at face value and bait the bot here. How do I... I'm going to try to bait the bot into taking the cap here. By moving this here. And then I can win this cap first and world dom on that spot. The 3-on-1, this 3-on-1 will hopefully roll the capital. If I can do this in one turn, that would be incredible. Perfect! Just how we drew it up! That couldn't have worked literally any better. Somebody commented on a recent video, I have heard bugs like that happening. But this way, we couldn't have otherwise world dom. We take one extra turn, and honestly didn't delay us that much. And that's a full world dom. Bot didn't have a trade on 4. Brutal. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already to the channel, and let's take a look at the ranks of our opponents. I think black was probably our highest skilled player. I think purple was underrated. Red and pink bailed very, very early, and I think yellow was no more than intermediate with the way that they played and the cap that they chose. Yellow was master. Black was, I will consider black. These two same rank. I'll consider them black the stronger player here. I'm very surprised yellow is a master. Over attacking, not a super well defended capital, and a weird pocket cap that didn't really control anything. 2-point card block. Surprised about yellow's rank. But GG's to everyone I played against. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do the things I mentioned. As always, everybody, I have been C-Money. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace.